Hello, youth pastors. This is Jonathan Sigmon. I am the youth pastor at Calvary Assembly. See how creative I am? Yeah. Anyways, Dave Herwick asked me to share some thoughts with you about what is biblical community within the youth ministry context, specifically in a more practical sense. And so I guess what I always think about is how can my structure set itself up so that students, when they come in, feel loved by both God and by others there. And I want that to be really present and really able to be seen. So one of the ways that we do that on a consistent basis is just by making sure everybody feels greeted and welcomed every time they come in the door. That's always going to happen, and that's done by students. We even have a student leader who kind of coordinates all of our greeters. We also have somebody who is in charge of an encouragement team, and she'll write notes and coordinates a team as well to try to make sure everybody feels encouraged within our group, within their giftings, or they do something great, just to make sure that they're noticed. But as far as the structure goes, one of the things that we do is we switch up our gatherings every other week. One week we do a corporate teaching and then paired along with worship, and then the next week we do a corporate teaching paired along with small groups. And our kids have really liked the small groups aspect as far as developing community, because it gives them an opportunity to process what they've been learning, specifically what they were just taught, and then we ask them some engaging questions. And that also is really good because it gives my adult leaders a way to connect with a specific group of people, so they are consistently their small group leader. So they really get to develop those relationships and disciple them and walk along with them. So that's really great. And then what those small group leaders will do is pick out a student from within their small groups, and that is their target student for a period of time, usually about a month. And those target students are kids who are either struggling or who are really doing well in their faith. They have some sort of gifting, and we want to draw that out of them so that they can use that for the kingdom of God. So that's kind of the idea of target students, and that kind of flows out of our small groups. And I let the youth leaders kind of decide that, and then I'll as well give them, say, hey, why don't you focus in on this kid? So we kind of do it together. And that gives our leaders a really good way to invest in kids, both who are maybe struggling within their faith or their life, as well as the kids who are doing really well. The other thing that I think about with assimilating or with biblical community is assimilating them into the church at large. Everything I read as far as making a teenager's faith land long term is to get them plugged in. So getting kids on the adult greeting team, if you have that, or maybe they could even pass communion, or they're on the sound, tech, slides. Maybe they teach children, or they're a children's helper. Maybe they're just, whatever your sub-ministries are within your church, to try to get teenagers involved in that can really be good for them and develop good biblical community that's cross-generational. And the last thing I was going to say is that this resource right here, 99 Thoughts for Small Group Leaders by Joshua Griffin and Doug Fields from Saddleback, is really good. It's actually got like 150 ideas in there. But that could be a really good resource for you as youth pastors, as well as to walk through with new small group leaders. It's got a whole lot of facets. So if you're looking for a resource that would really help your group, maybe that could be it. Hope you guys are well, and give me a contact if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.